Good evening. Hopefully this is working. YouTube was popping up a message saying you live streaming not available. So it took me a long time to try to figure out how to get around that and if it would let me or not. So that is how it is apparently. I already forgot what I was gonna do. Right. Hi, Michael. 8 degrees isn't too bad. Still comfortable. What I get for not being organized. Ah, there we go. I actually don't know how warm it was here today. Here's the nearest water. Oh, you gonna take a detour? How come? How did the dentist go? Well, she only did 2 fillings out of the 4. Out of the 7. It gets complicated. So I have to go back next week to get 2 more done. Can't say I'm exactly happy about it, but what can I do? I'm not quite sure if she... What's the word for it? Not quite sure if she did the top part of it correctly. Like, it feels too sharp, like she didn't file it correctly. So I'm gonna have to have her fix that. I'm trying to figure out how to make a sink. Yep. That's all it takes, right? I think I want to make those cool. I'm trying to figure out how to make a sink. I should just look it up. Interesting. There we go. Oh, I need a bucket of water. Gotcha. Really? You should try to take a video of that sometime. It would be kind of cool. I guess you just have to avoid being outside as much as you can. Empty the bottled water. Okay. Doing this so I can make more potions to go in the sky again. It looks like snow by 80 degrees outside. Fair enough. A lot of stars out. Probably a lot like what I'm trying to think of and envision. Thought I put the right... Maybe feathers is what I need to get out of here. Let's try that again. There we go, gravitational. There we go, two of those, that should be good. Okay. And I mute myself there for a moment to cough. Yes and no. Like, it kicked in, but not as quickly as I wanted to, and it didn't do quite what I wanted it to do. But, it worked wonders afterwards. I slept the rest of the day away. Literally, like, I came home... It was right before noon, and then I didn't wake up till 7 p.m. Now, if I had taken the pills a little bit earlier, then I think it would have worked better at the dentist. At least I know for next time. So it's kind of like a yes and no thing, I guess. Oh, I just killed the fairy. Sorry, fairy. The fairy is gonna show me something. I just killed it. So, is that a form of braces or not a form of braces? Yeah, I'm like, it must be a form of braces. I think next year I'm gonna look for a new dentist. For obvious reasons. And then I might inquire about braces with the new dentist. And see if it's something I can afford. Depends what kind of payment plan it is and all that, right? Just trying to think long term. If I don't get braces, I'm not going to be able to eat. If I don't start to plan ahead. Is it painful? I think it depends on what type you have, but yeah. I'm just trying to weigh the option of if I don't get braces at all, then I won't be able to eat, right? So once I have to pull my wisdom teeth, I'm pretty much unable to eat. Well, that's gonna happen sooner than later. Oh, there's another island over here. My... whatchamacallit? Fishing island. Shouldn't be anything over the ocean. We'll double check. Oh, a permanent retainer. Interesting. Oh, well. I died even though I didn't want to die there. Severe thunderstorm watch warning. I think we have a chance of that tomorrow, on top of all the flooding. Let's try this one more time, going in the opposite direction. There's actually parts of a highway that are actually washed out and stuff. It's getting pretty bad here. And with rain in the forecast tomorrow, it's not going to be pretty. Oh, jungle. Like, I actually haven't explored the surface here. I have 99 tomorrow. Yeah, that's gonna be hot. Must be close to island if the birds have showed up. Ooh, almost died there. There should be one more island around here somewhere. Oh, there's a big tree. I almost killed myself on the big tree. Oh, there it is. James's plans changed. He's actually not going to Prince George, but the other thing came up that we said may come up soon. Again, you know, the James may not be around for a while thing. That came up again. Prince George is where Juan and James's sister lives, though. How do I describe it? It is about 8 hours drive one way. It's kind of flat up there versus here. Does it have like mountains? It's kind of mountains, but not mountains. It has a lot of forestry, you would say. I don't have enough rope. That sucks. It's very laid back there. Prince George, they call it the capital of the North, or capital of the northern BC, because it's actually a pretty big sized city or town for northern BC. It's like a big hub. Oh, fine. Died there. Excuse me. I actually wouldn't mind moving there. It reminds me of a lot of Michigan. It's actually really nice with a lot of parks, a lot of trees. Yeah, 74,000 people, give or take. So it's not huge, but it is a pretty decent size compared to what's around it. Like if you go by like all these other areas around it is very small. All these Kamloops is the next biggest city down here. So going north of here, Fort St. John is pretty big. in Prince Rupert. But you can see it's kind of like a hub. It's like where all these highways meet. It's a pretty nice area. Yes and no. It does have more of a winter. Let me pause my game here for a moment. Like, we don't have much of winter here. But Prince George definitely does. You definitely live up there if you like snowmobiling or hunting or that kind of thing. Heavy rain warning for us with mudslides. Yep, sounds about right. See, the weather's about the same. 80 degrees right now. 81 tomorrow with thunderstorms. About the same weather as predicted, honestly. But yeah, in winter they can get like minus 20, minus 40, and they keep that a little bit longer than we do. I don't know if I can show you how beautiful it is in fall. Without going to my sister-in-law's Facebook page. And they have moose. I know I love moose, so wildlife is really popular up there. Yeah, they just have a really beautiful fall because you can see there's one of the forests mills, right? But the river, just absolutely beautiful up there, actually. Like I say, it reminds me of Michigan. The river, the parks, the fall leaves, the weather. I actually could live up there. It's actually a very beautiful place. It can get a little bit stinky from the pulp mill, which is hard to explain how. It's like a sewer type of smell, actually. If you're lower in the city, they call it a bowl because of the shape of it. Lower elevation, it's like a bowl, and that's where the smell gets trapped in the bottom of the bowl. But if you live outside of the bowl, where it's higher up, you don't smell it as badly. And of course, you see northern lights, but we see northern lights where we live here as well. But winter. And they definitely get winter. But nothing too bad that wouldn't stop me from living there. It's kind of the snow that I grew up with, like, if that makes sense. It would almost be like home, what I'm used to. Ah. I just wonder why I cannot move. There we go. Never seen the Northern Lights? I don't know if I have that image on my Facebook or not. Or when we saw it here. It might be in Wands. Having a hard time thinking of how to find that. Like not filter, I just want to search. There we go. He doesn't have the actual photo. We have other photos, but that's Northern Lights. Not very dark there. Where is the other Northern Lights? there's that one. I actually heard that part of Texas on the Northern Lights the other day. So that's actually Penticton, where we live. And of course, the farther away you are from light pollution, the easier you will see it. But yeah, you can see it once in a while. I actually follow the lower alerts. This is actually a pretty good website that shows you not just the photos of it, but why don't you just click on this? It will show you how far down it will actually come in terms of being able to see it. That's why I like it. Like you can see, oh, it's gonna stay up north. No, or it's going to. Yeah, that could take a while to go through all those. It goes through everything. But yeah, you can check out that website if you want. I thought it said Northern Texas Panhandle. Yeah, on the 24th. For the second time in a month, Northern Lights were seen in Texas Panhandle. Yeah, that was in the news. I heard all about that. I always mean to go see the Northern Lights more than I do, because I usually fall asleep. I usually have to get up at like anywhere from like 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. if you really want to see them when it's darker. So you know, sometimes I don't want to be awake that time of day. Yeah, you're probably too far south. But put it on your bucket list. So I died over there. And I don't have enough rope. There's a big tree, it shows me. Explored that one. That one's just for fishing. This one I would like to go get the chest, so I need to get some kind of rope. This isn't the rope that I want, but it's rope. I actually need to collect more of it. Let's go take a look over here. That's a good question. Parallel. That's 60 to 75. That doesn't help. How far south? They say once in a while you'll see them in New Orleans. So sometimes the 35th. Yep. That's what I think is the answer as well. It's very uncommon, probably. There, okay, lots of rope in here. Of course, they're easier to see closer to the winter months. We're starting to get into the time of year where it'll be harder to see them. Oh, I want to chop this down. I wouldn't say that. You just need to be willing to travel. Before you say you never would do that, I never thought I would do half the stuff I did already in my life. I come from a small town where, I don't know, for the most part, you stick around where you live. Marry your classmates and don't travel far. I mean, say much about it. I've done a lot by moving to a different country on the other side of where I grew up. Never say never. You should have to be willing to go out and do it. And I'm not joking, like, most of the people I know from I graduated are still in the same town, married to the same people, having kids that they can't afford. And most of them are still jobless. Nice town and all, nice people and all, but one of those towns that you really feel like you are screwed if you don't get a job or find a way to get away from it. I'm at that big tree I saw. Oh, big worm. Goodbye, big worm. Oh, I want that. Okay, now I'm gonna get distracted again. Oh, there's a trap. I want that too. Ladybug minecart. Okay. It's like, yeah, it's sad to say it, but I really think being honest about it kind of helps. understand, like, it is possible. I don't quite remember the meme. Something about you're really the only one really that stops yourself from doing a lot of things. I don't feel like doing that right now. I get really distracted from what I want to do. We are naturally our own worst enemy in terms of what we stop ourselves from doing. Yes, it is. Are you doing anything for Cinco de Mayo? I admit, when I went out grocery shopping, I was like, I'm gonna have a hard time finding tortilla chips and refried beans and everything else because everybody buys it for Cinco de Mayo. But thankfully, I found it. Job is having tacos in a festival. That's good. I bet you have the really good tacos too. Inventory must be full. Okay, what can I get rid of? This area where I live, actually, we have a lot of immigration visas for the summer for Mexicans to come work up here for the orchards and the vineyards. So we always see a lot of lovely people like that to talk to. I don't know a lot of Spanish, but they're a lot of fun to talk to. They're always so friendly in the store. And they work really hard to send money back home, right? I always enjoy seeing them and talking to them. I do have to empty my inventory. Hey Farmingtons, how are you? Actually, let me go back here. And I'm going to actually empty my inventory to my piggy bank. Get rid of some of the stuff here, then I can pick up more. That's better. Now I can pick things up. I don't have a way across this. Maybe I should put a wooden barrier. That should be better. Oh, crap. Fell right into. Oh, chest over here. Cool. There we go. Big worm again. Oh, getting close to where the rope is. I did get some normal rope. Let's see if this helps. This might be hard because I'll always be under attack. Whew. These guys are making it tough. I'm almost dead again. Okay. Whew. I definitely don't have enough defense to be around them. Oh, there's nothing in that, right? Unless it's taken it already. Well, that's gonna be kind of difficult when I have both corruption and harpies. I wish I could make a set of wings already. Only part of me feels bad for killing these birds. Let's see if I can look up what else. Sky. difficult to find. Yeah. Okay, they're hard mode. Yeah, these guys are pretty hard in hard mode. There's different parts to their body and everything. Yeah, you can see they can be a pain in the butt. I'm gonna go fishing up there. Okay, back to fighting these guys for a bit. We're getting pretty good at dodging. Haha. Ooh. Now where do I want to put that banner up? Probably not here, because I'm not going to go over here very often. Probably at the where I'm going to go fishing. So I won't be able to discover that easily, and that I'm okay with not discovering. So we want to make a place over here to go fishing. It's not deep enough, but we can try fishing there. I don't know if I have all my stuff to fish in this world, or if it's just the other world that I play with Juan, if I have fishing stuff there. Hey. I have a lot in my inventory. I would say probably, yes. But also, both places I've lived have both celebrated it as well. Did you know if you actually look up how many holidays Canada has? It's almost every month that we have a holiday. Not quite, but pretty close. My sister always gets really jealous about that. That we seem to have a holiday every month. There's a couple months we don't, but only a couple. Really need to organize all this. Well, that could be a problem for another day, though. Now that I have more chests, I can organize it better. Before I didn't have that. Yeah, and not only just Canada, but like every province and territory sometimes has their own holidays as well. Actually, just gonna put all this in here for now. There we go. Organize that a little bit. Oh, I see. I put a torch up there. It's now a house. I can't help but think all you're gonna do is die over and over and over from the birds. Alrighty then. This looked like fun to explore. Pretty close to mining all the way there, but I don't think I can quite get there in the stream today. Where are those bombs? Here we go. I actually have quite a few of those. These bombs are pretty special because they just do like a straight line instead of like a circular one like the other ones. So they're perfect for just... Uh-oh. Wrong line. Let's go down one. They're perfect if you want to just do like a tunnel like I want to. Okay. Hey Mila. You're always joining at the end of a stream. So, let's do that. Forgot I did that. There's a lot of water there. I was gonna call it soon, but let's say at least 15 minutes more. We'll see how I feel after that. If I go longer after that, I might be okay, we'll see. I know someday he'll just have to take off stuff on the offer going somewhere cold. He'll realize it's okay. Now, I talked to my sister today that lives in Texas, and she wasn't complaining about the heat, so I don't know if it's that bad. Oh, that one still hurt me. Ouch. uh, sure. She can mini like me. Like, I could say that her daughter, my niece, is mini, but she's young. I mean, I can say that for sure. She was so excited, my niece was. She was like, Auntie JoJo's on the phone. Like, she was just so excited when she knew I was on the phone. She really is a lovely little kid. It's just something about being an aunt, though. It's a lot of fun. You see why people like being, like, grandmas and stuff, right? Because it's just different. I think you're testing me whether or not I can do math or not. The answer is no. I usually can't do math. I'm not bad at math, but not really good at math. Water there like I thought. I like that sword now because it tells me if there's water there. I like what we all bring to the channel. We talk about mini food items, we talk about mini weather, all stuff I talk about in real life. It would be sad, wouldn't it? See, if more adventures, Michael. That's what you need to do. More adventures. Yeah, that's how it goes most of the time. It made me wonder if you played this, Milo, if you would like it or not. I discovered more in my sky today. So I found another island over there. And then I found an island over here where you can see by the big red X that I died over there. And that was the end of that. See. Don't even know what the temperature is here. I think I showed you earlier, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, so it feels like 81 degrees out. But we're actually only 77, but it's starting to cool down, right? Yeah, tomorrow's only a high of 64, so we cool down a lot with some rain. Half an inch of rain may not sound like a lot to you, but it is going to cause flooding. See, dozens of kilometers of highway across BC's interior are closed due to flooding and mudslides. That is how much little rain it takes for us to be shut off from everything here in BC. It does not take much. Yeah. It does not take much rain at all. We don't get rain here a lot, right? So this gets pretty bad. Yeah, and then we cool down. Like I say, we go from main high 70s and cool right down again. We actually look up here, and we're actually going above temperature. If we just wait till next weekend, basically. Not this weekend, but the weekend after. We'll see. We'll see if we have... Freshnet is what we call the spring melt-off here. You can see the damage that the flooding's doing here already. More evacuation orders by Grand Forks. As in Juan's trucking videos all the time. Okay. Oh, that's funny but not funny. BC smacked in face by a flying rose. Okay. I shouldn't laugh, but I'm laughing. Flood watch upgraded. And just so you know, most of the time here, sandbags, you have to make your own sandbags. The city will provide the bags, and it will provide the sand. And then it's up to you to do the back-breaking work of actually sandbagging your whole property. Evacuation orders. Like, it is getting pretty bad here. Melt is on the way. Special weather statement. Wildfires in Alberta. Well, that's up by Edmonton. So, we have floods and we get drought and wildfires. Get ready for fire season. Where is this one that I was looking for earlier? It was there as an icon and then it disappeared again. Let's see, Dry BC. I hate Twitter besides going here to Dry BC, because it gives me the traffic that I need. Highway 3, Highway 5 had rocks on the road. Where is that mudslide from earlier? It might not show. Close, Highway 3. Okay, getting close. Maybe not. Oh, come on. Don't make me sign in. Don't want to right now. Fine. This is actually a Succo chip truck here. It doesn't look like much on video, but when you actually get close to these,
first car on this side on the scene.
It gets pretty crazy. Yeah, so that's close to where Juan picks up in Castlegar. Samuel is the home office. So we have lots of flooding going on here. Oh, here. This one's up by Cache Creek. This is where two highways meet. And it's actually washed away part of the highway. So this is the highway and it's literally a river right now. Yep. Motel here is completely underwater, they say. Well, like, that whole little town is just underwater right now. A lot of damage. Yeah, a lot of talk in there. But yeah, anyways, that's kind of what's going on there. It did, yep. So I would say flood season and fire season are the two biggest things to watch out for here. We don't have to watch out for hurricanes, we don't have to watch out for earthquakes, but forest fires and flooding can really change things pretty quickly. I did see you post something. Sorry I didn't click on it. Well, see, it's this bad request. Yeah. Now I click on the other link. That is pretty mini. I like it. So very mini. Very cute, yep. We'll have to keep that in mind how mini I am. There, this time I didn't hurt myself by blowing things up. I'm always afraid that when I do this there would be some water over here. But that's exactly what happens in my other world that I play in. See, I'm very close to water. See? I know better. And the water just comes rushing in and takes up all of this until it finds like gaps in here that I can go down. That's why I usually leave like gaps here and there. Oh, I actually forgot to take this down. Sometimes I put this and then the water can't go past that before it goes down here. Sometimes I like to micromanage the lake by only doing what I need to. Oh, that mini puff thing or the little puffs? Like, oh, like, I gotcha, yeah. I think I can change those color if I put dye into the slots. Whatever one I put here for my shoes, I think it'll change that color. So remember to make some dye now that I have the dye trader. Then I can buy the item I need to make dyes from all the wild stuff I've been picking up. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Is that a good price for them or is that pricey? I guess it depends on what size and how many and all that. Well, that's a good thing. It's exciting. Well, this goes up to the surface right here. Cool. Ah, I missed Michael's comment about gas prices. That makes sense to me now. Now you make me want to do math here. Nope, we don't want that website. Where's the other website? Okay. So, how much is gas right here? $1.73. $1.74. Okay, if I were to fuel up, it would be $1.74. So, cost of gasoline today is $1.74. That usually does the conversion itself. Fine, let's do $1.35. So we're off a penny right now. Convert. Haha. So we pay $6.59 Canadian per US gallon. If you do US dollar per US gallon, we're paying $4.88. But then if we do a Canadian gallon, which is different than a US gallon, then it's $7.91. And you said it was $2.75 for you. So then up here, I can do $2.75. And you're paying 98 cents Canadian a liter. That's how I would understand it. See, I like this website because I convert it from what you understand to what I understand. So I'm paying $1.74 and you're paying 98 cents. So you're basically paying 75 cents or 77 cents or whatever less than me. Yes, fuel is really expensive here. And this isn't even the most expensive place. If you go to Vancouver, they have extra fuel tax there. So, Vancouver is $1.80, $1.81, $1.82. So if we go to Vancouver, we're paying $6.89 a gallon. If you go to Victoria on the island. What are they paying? $1.80, $1.85. Wow, $1.85 in Victoria. So on the island, you're paying $7 Canadian per US gallon. So, yeah, hopefully that helps you guys understand how much we pay for fuel here. On the other side of things, if you go to Calgary, Alberta, which we call our Canadian Texas for a good reason, they pay very little for fuel. Look at that, $1.28 at Costco, $1.39, $1.40, $1.42. So we're paying $1.74 here where I live. If you go to Alberta, you're paying, literally 30 cents, 35 cents cheaper in Alberta than in Penticton. And it was $1.85 on the island. So paying, almost 50 cents more on the island than y'all in Alberta. I don't know if it would tell me Milo, but we'll see. No stations found. Does Milo have a gas station? Probably not. I forget the next biggest town next to it. Grain elevator. Fire hall. Cafe. Oh, it's a co-op card lock. So that's for semis. Where would people fill up? Probably would have to fill up at High River. Or you would just fill up in Calgary. But yeah, a lot cheaper gas over there. Strathmore would have a fuel station as well. So up here, by Edmonton, is where all the fires are right here, right now in Alberta. If I do Alberta fire. Sometimes Google has one. You'll make a mini gas station there. Oh, Alberta has quite a bunch of fire going on right now. Yep. 76 active fires already is crazy for this time of year. It is not good news to have that many fires right now. How many do we have in BC? Yeah, we have a decent sized one over there. How many fires? 53 fires right now. Thankfully, we don't have many fires by me quite yet. But this speaks to how dry it is out there already. It's not good. What's this one called again? Coffee Creek. There was one that was called like damping water or something. Something to do with water, and it made me laugh. Wildfires list. Fellowship Mountain. Maybe they called it something else because it was too funny. Coffee Creek. Nope, it doesn't show it. Darn, it was a funny name for a fire. But yeah, see, I got distracted again. Okay, I'm gonna play for about 10 minutes more. 8 o'clock. I got distracted. So very distracted. And I will know more tomorrow. But don't expect any streams from James for a while. Going back to, like I say, the maybe something personal's going on. But I won't know till tomorrow if said thing is going on. I'm basically waiting tomorrow to hear about it a little bit more, then we can update you guys on the weekend. There might actually be a stream Saturday morning from us, because what we're going to is not till Saturday afternoon, but maybe Juan will want to leave early, so maybe still no stream on Saturday morning? I'm not quite sure. But possibly a stream Saturday evening? Depends on how busy our weekend gets. I know, Milo, life gets busy though, and we do appreciate you when you can stop in. Juan and I will probably do our own stream, like we've done a few times if James can't make it. There just won't be Valheim for that time being. James may be able to set up a computer eventually. There's so many maybes going on right now at the moment. Exactly, yep. If Juan and I don't have plans, which we're trying to still find that happy balance as the weather gets better to be around, right? But if we are around, we will try to have some streams on the weekend. Yeah. Basically, if things happen, probably won't be a stream from James. Or James won't be part of our stream for a little way. I see a chest here that I want. Yeah. I agree. That's not an exciting chest at all. Ouch. Oh, ow. I totally had a trap chest the other day that blew me up. I forgot that it was one of those that was rigged to explode. There's ones in hard mode that are like mimics. They have teeth and they chase after you. It's actually kind of funny, but also kind of scary. Everything in hard mode is a lot harder and scarier. There's a whole bunch of different like drills and claws and stuff that help you mine faster in hard mode. Someday I'll get there. Hard mode, it takes a while to set yourself up for it. Oh, that close to water. Oh, that was close. I was like one block away from water. Whew. I hope to, Milo. I usually get distracted with another game before I actually ever get to hard mode. So it would be nice to get there. More water. I love when I have something that actually fights for me. Gets all the stuff before I have to. Oh, I don't know if you guys remember the demo of a game. Where is it? Oh, it came out. I did it as a demo. I'm wanting to buy the game and play it more. Roots of Paka. Paka? It's kind of like a Stardew Valley almost. But like caveman type of style. That finally came out, so I want to buy it and play it. Woolly mammoths? Come on, you can say no. Looks like a lot of people like the game. Recommend it. Only one person on the front page says no, so I don't know. When it goes on sale, I might get it, but $32 right now is kind of steep for a game. I think it is multiplayer as well, if I remember correctly. Oh, there's a lot of money here. 2 gold. Nice. Oh, almost at the mini tree. Well, once I get to this tree, I'm gonna call it a stream, so we're almost there. I feel like my mini energy burst is gone too. Oh, not you, Michaels? Gotcha. But it's almost 8 o'clock anyway, so it'll work out to get to this tree over here and call it a night. Yeah, that must get hard. It's like you want to do things, but sometimes your body's like, nope. Maybe it is better to have 2 batteries. You're right. It might be better. Two is always better than 1. There's some kind of saying that says 1 is none and 2 is 1. Or something like that. Maybe I have it backwards. But it's always better to have 2 of something than to have 1 of something. I was waiting to see if I was like, well, you'll probably do that. And then I just need to make that better. It's not bad having put down minecart. It's a good distance. There's corruption over here. This is also no corruption, so I have to make a tunnel going this way as well. Cool. Well, this is where I'm gonna end it. End of the stream. Yeah, I can't really tell you guys about Saturday if there'll be a stream in the morning or not. I'm gonna say no, just so I don't get your hopes up. But if there is a stream, then you'll be surprised by it. So where we are going is at least an hour drive, plus getting lunch and being there early. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go see Ghost Bear, but it's for a celebration of life for one of Ghost Bear's family members, so it's gonna be a happy yet sad situation. But I hope you have fun on Saturday. I think you can expect us Saturday night for sure. Unless things go crazy. And Sunday morning for sure. And then I am home next week. I have another dentist appointment on Wednesday. But yeah, you should see me at least Tuesday. Yeah, yeah. We'll see, Ghost Bear. We will. He's not always invisible. Have a good night, you guys. Thanks for joining. Adios.